I want to make some protein banana bread, or at least try, with this protein powder from Compliment because it's like unflavored. So I want to try and just make something that I can have instead of smoothies. Really gonna fly by the seat of my pants on this one. I might put some oil, some coconut oil in this recipe to make it really soft because I am using the protein powder, so I don't want it to be like super dense, but I'm gonna blend the liquid part up. All right, so I've got like 200 grams of banana, add some coconut oil. So I'm just gonna add a little bit so that it is more like buttery and soft and not like just a brick. A cup of soy milk. And then I added 50 grams of maple syrup. So got maple syrup, banana, soy milk, the coconut oil. I'm gonna blend this. I'm just gonna add this into a bowl. I'm gonna add in my protein. I'm using a food scale because it's just so much easier than using cups and things that I would have to clean. So I need 67 grams of this. Then usually I would use like vanilla, but I don't have any. So I'm gonna put some cinnamon, I think, in here. Just a little bit. And then I'm gonna do a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. And then just a cup of all-purpose flour, which you could use like oat flour, any other flour. A little pinch of salt. All right, so this is what we're working with. So these are the Enjoy Life, like vegan chocolate chips, and I have so many of these to use up. All right, I'm gonna put this in the oven for 40 minutes or so, and we'll see what happens. I also wanted to ask you guys, because I recently just bought not like a ton of new clothes, but some new clothes, because I need like stuff that's better for kind of a more humid environment. So I got some new clothes, and I was wondering if you guys wanted me to do like a little clothing, like summer clothing haul, because it's really cute stuff, and you guys always ask me where I get my clothes. So I figured maybe I would just do like in the next video a little clothing haul for you guys, all from really good brands in my opinion. And yeah, it's just kind of like more beachy, summery stuff. I usually get all my clothes from ThredUp or like thrift stores, so this is kind of the only time where I can be like, here's where I got my clothes and you can go get them too, because like if it's thrifted, you guys probably can't get it. Like maybe you could find something similar. So that's why I never do like little clothing hauls on here. But yeah, we've just been figuring out some like last minute stuff. We actually sold our tiny house to some of our friends. So if you guys, you might see the tiny house show up on a different channel here on YouTube. Derek is finishing his truck. I don't know if you guys have seen his truck, but maybe I'll bring you out there and you can get a little, if you guys want to see it. How much more time do I have? 20 minutes. Should we go see his truck? Well, last time it was, I'm so excited to go to the tropics with my truck.
Oh yeah.
But
so excited.
what about me? Okay. So they just want to see the progress on the truck because apparently I'm not important in this scenario.
So about 10 minutes ago, I just took off everything, all the side doors and stuff off the truck here, but I still got the rear doors on.
So you can see what the doors look like.
We got the tailgate here figured out. So we got a legit tailgate, and then there's the doors on the side that come up. And then there's a flatbed on here as well. I just took that off.
Yeah, yesterday he had like, what do you have, all your little toolboxes? Like, who builds their own truck bed like this? I swear, it's just a crazy man.
Yeah, it'd be great for going to the beach, and
yeah,
you can put surfboards on top and carry all your tools around.
We're gonna learn to surf.
Oh yeah.
It's a pretty cool truck, babe. I'm excited for you and your truck to move to the tropics without me. So I've been doing this daily green stuff in the mornings in my water. I love this. It is so, like, it actually tastes really good. I know you're not gonna believe that, but I used to make green juice every morning. And like, I swear, when I used to make green juice all the time, like my skin was just glowing. And I feel like I've been less hungry, which is interesting. It makes sense that if you're getting more nutrition in your diet, that you'd be less hungry. Like obviously, you know, if you just eat junk food and stuff that has like no nutrients and is super processed, like you're gonna be hungrier because your body needs like certain things. I sound like such an expert right now. Like when I used to drink green juice every morning, I wouldn't eat as much because I felt like I was just getting so much nutrition in that green juice. I feel like it's kind of the same thing with this. So yeah, I mix this up and then I just drink it like this. And it just has kind of like a sweet lemon flavor. Like it tastes so good. What does it taste? It kind of does taste like a really sweet like green juice. I don't know, it just tastes good. The sweepstakes for winning the 6 months of free groceries and compliment products is still going on. I'll put all the like prizes on the screen really quick, but the grand prize is 6 months of groceries, 6 months of compliment products, and then the bundle of my books. And then there's 2 other big prizes. And then I think for everyone that enters, you get like deals on stuff if you want to buy anything. So if you want to buy any of these products, use my code HighCarbHannah, you get 15% off. Definitely, there's still time to join the sweepstakes to win 6 months of free groceries. So go to the link below. I'll link it, the first link in the description box for you guys. I hope one of you guys wins. Like, I'm still trying to manifest one of you guys winning this. We got this. All right. This is 4 minutes left, but I think it's beautiful. All right, I'm gonna let this cool for like a bit and then we'll taste test it. I'm so hungry. You guys, this is so good. I don't even know if this camera is gonna do it justice. I might have to get my like really good lens. You cannot even taste the protein powder in this. So, it's a 20 out of 10. And it's so like doughy, like light. I think it's the coconut oil. So I feel like you could make this without coconut oil, but it's gonna be much denser. Like you could replace the coconut oil with just plant milk. But I think that's why it's so good. And it's so light and fluffy is because of the coconut oil. I'll leave like the recipe to this below. It's probably gonna be mostly in grams because I use my food scale, but I did write it down in case it worked out, and I'm glad I did because it worked out. So I'm probably just gonna have a couple pieces of this for breakfast. See how beautiful it is? But I have so much editing to do, so I'm gonna go do that. And yeah, I'm just gonna eat like 2 pieces of this because this is the best, probably the best thing I've ever made. I say that about everything, but I wish Derek was here to try it. That banana bread kept me full for almost 4 hours. But now I have to run to town. I kind of like did my makeup a little bit, but I'm gonna have some lunch really quick before I leave. I have some leftover stir fry. It's just veggie stir fry, and I'm gonna make some tofu and have it with some tofu and my leftover rice. There's this channel on YouTube called Young Man Cooking. You guys should follow him. Well, this is the only thing I've ever made, but he has so much food that looks amazing. And I followed the recipe to a T on this for this stir fry, and I've eaten it every day since the first day I made it, which was like 4 days ago, and it's so good and it's so easy to make. I just don't do the tofu the same way that he does. I just do it my normal way where I just like chop it up and bake it with soy sauce and garlic powder. So I'm gonna make that really quick, go run some errands. I gotta get some stuff for dinner because I'm gonna make pasta. I've been like obsessed with pasta too. Every single day I've been eating this like super veggie packed pasta, and I put avocado and hummus on top, and it is out of this world good. So I'm gonna get some stuff for that, and then I just have a ton of stuff to like return because we're not Airbnb-ing the tiny house since we sold it. So I have a bunch of stuff I bought for that I need to get a refund on. But I'm gonna make this really quick. Alright guys, I'm back. It is the windiest day today. So I've just been like, since I got back, I've just been chilling inside. Chilling inside with Dewey. Let me say hello. You hate the camera. I'm about to make my pasta. I'll show you guys how I make it. I'm probably gonna like change. I always like change and shower before I make dinner. This pasta is so good though. I just use kind of like whatever pasta I have on hand, and then I add tons of veggies to it. So I think I usually do like zucchini, bell pepper, lots of mushrooms. If you don't want to do the avocado and hummus on top because you want it to be lower in fat, it's really good with a little bit of olives and like pepperoncini on top. So good. But yeah, I'm going to shower. Well, I can't hold this. I'm gonna shower, take off all my makeup, get in my PJs, and then make dinner. And then I'm probably gonna have a bunch more of that banana bread for dessert because it's so good. I hope you guys make it. So this is a perfect way to use up a lot of veggies. If you have any in your fridge that you just need to get rid of, these ones are kind of like, they're a little wrinkly. So I like to add tons of veggies into my pasta, and it just makes it so much more filling. The portion size is really big. And then this is 8 ounces of organic noodles. So we're gonna make 2 portions of this. These are the noodles I'm using too, if you were wondering. I just get whatever kind of like organic noodles that I can get. So I'm just gonna chop up all my veggies and throw them in a pan here quickly. One thing I just wanna say is a lot of people are afraid to eat pasta in general, let alone eat it to lose weight. But pasta is very low in calorie density. It's like, I always explain it like, it's like oatmeal. Oats, when they're dry, they're pretty calorie dense because it's basically like a cereal, right? But when you cook it with water, you're using 2 to 3 times the amount of water to cook it in. So it actually becomes one of the lowest calorie density foods out there. It absorbs a lot of water. Cooked pasta is only around 600 calories per pound. And the way to lower the calorie density of any dish even more is to add more vegetables to it. So you want to just cook your veggies for a little bit until they get kind of soft. I would say 3 to 4 minutes because we're going to be adding in all of our tomato sauce and stuff and be cooking it a bit longer. Now this is something you might not be able to find at your local store, but I usually use Italian seasoning. I just really like the flavor of this. So I'm going to use this because I just don't have a lot of options left here. And then I'm also just going to add some garlic powder. And at the very end, I'm also going to put in some nutritional yeast. I'm gonna add in half of this can of tomatoes. And you could use crushed tomatoes or you could use tomato sauce or diced tomatoes. I feel like the crushed tomatoes just work the best. And then I'm just gonna add my pasta into here and stir it all up. And I'll usually just let it cook for a minute or 2 to help the noodles absorb some of the sauce. And that's it. So here is 1 serving of the pasta. Again, it's one of these huge bowls that I always use for everything. I like to add a little bit of nutritional yeast at the end to give it a little bit of a cheesy flavor.